We are at the Tri Neighborhood Community Garden, as one of the cornerstones says, here in Norfolk, Virginia, on 26th and Fawn Street, across from 5 Points Farm Market on Church Street. And this is the part of the garden that's recently been cleared for a winter crop. And these are some beans that were just picked. The marigolds and calendula help keep certain types of pests away. But we still got some small grape-like tomatoes here, which a few of them will make it to harvest. And we also got plenty of peppers. And we still got a few weeks left in the growing season. We might have 6 or 8 weeks, you never know around here. These George told me a story about, but I don't recall it. Some kind of different plant that somebody donated. And these here, regardless whether they're green, orange, or red, are very, very hot. They are good, but they are hotter than habanero peppers, and there's a lot of them, and that's also to help keep bugs out. And here's some sweet basil, which we've had on several occasions, of eggplant parmesan, shrimp parmesan, some stir fry, and shrimp alfredo. And here we got a big honeybee. At least I'm trying to get the big honeybee. There he or he is, most probable. But there's the honeybee collecting nectar to go back to its hive to make honey. And there's all different kinds of herbs growing here throughout the center. We're at the Tri Neighborhood Community Garden on the corner of on Fawn Street between 25th and 26th Street, across from 5 Points Community Farm Market. And this has been one of my favorite flowering plants out here. I have no clue what it is though. And here's another honeybee on the flowers. He's there gathering nectar out of the flowers so he can go make honey. Okay, and that's enough of Mr. B. And you can see there's a ton of green tomatoes in here. There's 1 or 2 red ones. And more hot peppers. But one thing that there's a wonderfully huge crop of is eggplant. There's 4 different varieties. There's white, there's the typical purple color, and then there's a 2-color one, and then there's some long skinny, I believe they're an Asian type of eggplant, which we've had them all, and they're all wonderfully delicious. And this back here is the peach tree, which next year could have anywhere between 10 and 100 peaches on it. But stop on out and see us all, and you'll have a wonderful day. Peace out. Back here's a nice sage plant growing at the community garden, and I know from past experience it smells wonderful. You burn it and it tastes delicious in anything that you cook. But that is sage, one of the basic 5 or 9 Italian ingredients, depending on who you talk to. Peace out, people. We're at the Tri Neighborhood Community Garden in Norfolk, and a sweet young lady and her 2 children make these benches for the garden, and this is just one of them. In fact, I'll try to go through the garden real quick just to see a couple others. And these were all made by Nicole. But each corner of the center has a direction, and it is accurate to within about 5 degrees. But there's west, and over here we got south. And zooming on, one of the other benches is in here, which I could read grow and sustain. I'm not sure what the rest of it says, but we shall soon find out when the eggplant get harvested here shortly. Peace out, people. We're at the Tri-Neighborhood Community Garden in Norfolk, Virginia, and this is the raised potato beds. There's a bunch of them around outside the bed, like there, and there's some smaller ones all throughout here. But this is good because at the end you could pick up the bed and the potatoes kind of fall out. Or you all could also do the container gardening, which is in another couple of videos we made out here a couple years ago. But everybody enjoy, peace out, eat plenty of potatoes, and have a great day. Here's some vegetables we picked at the Tri-Neighborhood Community Garden. There's 3 different color eggplants, 4 or 5 different color peppers. That is some fresh sage there, some okra next to it, and those little peppers are super hot. There's also some green, orange, and red tomatoes, cherry, some long, little Roma type looking, and some grape tomatoes. And there's also some fresh mint. And that's the harvest from the community garden. There's tons more around, and actually some of the colored peppers are from the Get Fresh Cafe at 5 Points Community Farm Market, thanks to Nick. And there's more at the garden for whoever comes by. Peace out, people.